How do you know in this age of information if everything coming at you is true or if everything coming at you is a lie? Well, it's both, eh? If you get the motivation for the words, you often know if they're trying to sell you something, if they're trying to get you to participate in something or whatever. But I wanted to say there are some clues about who's lying to you. How can you figure that out? Well, one of the ways I like to do is look at our eyes. When people are speaking with you about something very important to them especially, look at their eyes, look at their pupils. If their pupils are pinpointed, they're trying to direct your thinking. Now that could need a lie or not, doesn't matter. But if you watch for that pinpointed response to you, you know that it's an extreme demand about what it is you're listening to, that they want to get done, and they're also being very, very self-protective. Or watch their eyes for other clues. One of the clues is they can seem veiled. The eyes kind of cover up that it's windows to the soul. We've always heard that. But the eyes kind of veil over what the pupil is. Somehow you know there's something over the person's eyes. What they're doing is standing back behind. They're shielding themselves from you knowing that they're not exactly telling the truth. Then, of course, we have auras. I'm sure a lot of you know quite a bit about auras, and they're those beautiful colored lights that frame us all. And inside of us, we see our energy body moving like this, always spirals of colors moving up through the chakras, and the aura picks up all kinds of information, transforms it, and that works with your soul's journey to radiate out into the world. So your aura is actually communicating a lot about who you are, what you've been learning lately. But if your aura, or whoever you're looking at, if your aura gets really murky or really mucky, you can rest assured that the other person seeing you knows that you're lying. You're not exactly being honest with them. It might be about saying, oh, I'm really fine, when you really feel like heck, right? But if it's a situation of them telling you something and you can see that their aura is all murky, you know they're not telling you the truth. It's a really, really good way to watch and to be careful about what you're taking in. The other thing is when I receive information from someone and it's a lie, I get this really weird sound in my head. It goes like bong, something like that, or clang. You might have some really interesting symbols or really interesting clues that tell you that the other person is not telling you the truth. And lies are difficult because they end up compounding difficulties between people over time, as we well know. And it's kind of the coin of the realm these days. We get so much advertising and so much news and so much, people wanting the news bites or their kind of news to be bought and sold. And we all know what that's like. All I want to say to you is pay attention to how you feel. Does it hit you in the gut? Does it hit you in the solar plexus? Does it hit you in the heart? Does it hit you in the throat? Do you feel suppressed in and around the head? Do you get dizzy? Are there any strange symptoms that come up when certain people are talking to you about certain issues? Take it as a clue. And then you're not victimized as much as you are communicating and hearing communications from people as you go through life. Trust me, you get really good at it after a while. We need to know that, don't we? Because lying really works well for some people. But when you catch on, it doesn't work for you, does it? So give it some practice. Once again, I'm Veronica Entwistle. I'm an intuitive and energy counselor. And if you enjoyed this little piece and other ones, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear some feedback from you on whether or not you're using this information, and maybe you can give us more information that you've learned along the way. Thanks for watching.